I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Oblivion is a role-playing game set in the Imperial Province of Cyrodiil, which is in Tamriel, the world of the Elder Scrolls. And the plot is basically the Emperor and his sons are being chased by assassins and eventually killed by assassins. And before he dies, the Emperor entrusts you with finding his lost heir, this illegitimate son he had that was sent away basically at birth. And you have to find him and place him back on the throne. The Emperor in Tamriel basically serves as this living barrier between the world of Tamriel and Oblivion, which is the plane of hell in the Elder Scrolls. So without an Emperor, a true heir on the throne, the gates between these two places open and the demons from Oblivion start invading Tamriel and wreaking havoc. And they will continue to do so until you find his son and get him on the throne. So you're not playing the hero of the world, you're the right-hand man who is going to be the hero of the world, the one guy who can actually save the world, because it's definitely not you.
The Elder Scrolls Oblivion starts out in character creation. You choose your name, the way your character will look, and then you're off to go. Once you create your character, you're put in a prison. This is where you start in the game. The Emperor is trying to escape assassins, and there's a secret exit in the prison system that goes through your cell. The Emperor goes through your cell, and he sees you in your cell, and he says that he saw you as part of his fate, and that you're allowed to go with him. Once you go with him, the Emperor is eventually assassinated because he couldn't escape his fate. The assassins killed him, but you take the Amulet of Kings off his body. Once you take the Amulet of Kings off his body, you're off to find the next heir to the throne. However, the assassins eventually take the Amulet of Kings off of you, and you're left trying to find the heir to the throne, but you no longer have the Amulet of Kings. You hear that the heir to the throne is in a city known as Kavach. When you go to Kavach, Oblivion gates are attacking the city. It's under a threat by Daedra that are attacking. You have to go in there, shut the Oblivion gate, and then rescue the heir to the throne. Once you rescue the heir to the throne, you take him to a safe hold where the blades, the protectors of the emperors, are at, known as Cloud Ruler Temple. At Cloud Ruler Temple, you stay there and you keep the emperor safe and you plot your next move. Once you're safe, your next move was to... The blades have found where the assassins, a hideout where the assassins are at. You have to go there, pretend to be an assassin, disguise yourself up as one of them, and then infiltrate one of their meetings. Once you infiltrate one of their meetings, you find that they hold 4 books that they use as guidance for their plans. You take these books, and they're all written in code, so you have to translate them. Once you get the books and they're translated, you find out that once you get the books and you translate them, you find out that once the Amulet of Kings is gone, that opens the way for Mehrunes Dagon to break the barrels that were protecting the planet Nirn from the other planes of Oblivion, and that's why Oblivion Gates are being summoned. From there, you have to find a way to get the Amulet of Kings back from the assassins so that you can stop the Oblivion Gates from invading Tamriel. The main enemy, the one that is trying to take over and invade Nirn with Oblivion Gates, is known as Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction. The reason why he wants to do this is because he believes that he is the rightful heir to Nirn. When you have all 4 of the books from the Mythic Dawn cult, you use that to find out where their main headquarters are. Once you go to their main headquarters, you invade there and you find their leader. Their leader has the Amulet of Kings, and you try and kill him. However, he escapes through a portal. After he escaped through a portal, you're back to the drawing board. However, a new city is under attack by Oblivion Gates, Coral. You have to go over to Coral and shut that Oblivion Gate to save the people over there. Once you shut that gate, you find out from the scribes that have been reading the books that in order for you to finally, that you need to access the portal that the leader of the Mythic Dawn is at. And the way to access the portal is by getting 2 artifacts. You need a Varla Stone, and you need a Great Sigil Stone. Sigil Stones are what hold the Oblivion Gates together, so when you shut an Oblivion Gate, you get a Sigil Stone. A Great Sigil Stone would be from a Great Gate. In order to get the Varla Stone, you have to go through Aelid ruins. Aelids are the ones that created Varla Stones. They're full of ancient traps and ghosts that dwelled there, and it's a very dangerous place. Once you go through there, you have to kill the ghosts there and grab the Varla Stone. Next, you have to summon a Great Gate. To summon a Great Gate, you need to go around smaller Oblivion Gates, and you need to fight the enemies around them. But you don't shut the gate. Once you fight the enemies enough, more portals will be summoned, and eventually a Great Gate will be summoned. Once you summon the Great Gate, you have to go in there and you have to shut it quickly. When you shut the Great Gate, you now have the 2 artifacts that you need in order to enter the hideout of the Mythic Dawn, the plane where he's hiding. You use those 2 things to summon the portal to his realm. Once you summon the portal to his realm, you go in there and you fight through the enemies that are in his realm, and you eventually kill him, and you take the Amulet of Kings from him. Now you have the Amulet of Kings, and you have to relight the Dragonfires in order to shut the Oblivion Gates forever and close the link. However, on your way to get the Amulet of Kings back to the air, Mehrunes Dagon summons a whole bunch of Oblivion Gates, attacking the main city and attacking the air. Mehrunes Dagon now launches his final assault, walking onto entering Nirn, the planet, crossing his realm and coming over to our realm. And he realizes that now lighting the Dragonfires won't do anything because he's already in the realm that he wanted to get to. However, you give the Amulet of Kings to the heir to the throne, and he realizes what he needs to do. Instead of lighting the Dragonfire, he sacrifices himself to summon and fight Mehrunes, to summon to summon Akatosh and fight Mehrunes Dagon and save the planet.
We're too late. I do. The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of oblivion forever. The last of the septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.